Jennifer doesn't discipline my nephew because she's scared of him.
In my house, my son is the boss of me. He's the adult and I'm the child. It's my phone.
I asked politely and you said yes.
I did.
I asked politely and you said yes.
My nephew just walks all over her. He thinks he's the king of the kingdom. My nephew. He makes Jennifer's life a living hell.
What the you unfavored it for?
I didn't do anything. I don't even know what I'm
Well,
doing.
it's not on there anymore.
He is in control of everything, what we eat, where we go. I find myself asking permission from him to be able to go to the store. I basically have to ask permission for just about everything that I do.
He treats my sister like a slave. If he wants my sister to pick him up food at 3 a.m., she'll leave the house and go do it.
He will come out of his room and he will tell me, "Peasant, clean my room." So I go and clean his room up. I am fearful of what my son might do to me if I try to regain control. If he feels like he has been pushed too hard, he will retaliate in a violent way.
Why are you stop?
It's heartbreaking that she has to live this way.
Well, the good news is she doesn't have to live this way. I want to introduce somebody else to this conversation. Joining us is parenting reporter and writer Donna Tatro. Now, Donna is the founder of Caring Counts. What do you have to say?
You know, I mean, the fact of the matter is that this gaming profession is $90 billion. It's being marketed to our kids. There's not just one console. There's the iPhone, the iPad, the computer, the Xbox. So they're allowed to be on all this gaming all the time. And it really is consuming them.
You know, people don't realize, and I forget what the factor is, but if you look at how many billions of dollars are spent on movie tickets and compare that to how many billions of dollars are spent on gaming, it's hugely different. I mean, movies are a fraction of what kids today are spending on gaming.
Now that we know that the World Health Organization has said there is this diagnosis of a mental health disorder, it's kind of alert, alert, alert. To me as a parent, for sure, with two boys who are 9 and 10 years old. And I think really for all parents to just be very aware of what we're up against. Not to say there isn't some positive benefits.
And the game changed when they started adding the social component, right?
Yes.
Because now they're not just by themselves, they're interacting with other people, and there are predators that get on those video games and they get to these kids in that way. So that's one of the dangers of the social component.
Absolutely, and then you hear the language, the door should always be open. It should not be closed.
Now, let me point something out here. You say when he is with you, he doesn't behave this way.
Not at all.
What does that say to you?
He knows that he can do that to me because I don't offer those boundaries and those lines that he can't cross. They were blurred long ago.
It is within his capability
Yes,
to modulate his behavior.
absolutely.
So you say he's mentally ill. In fact, his current diagnoses, I think he's got 6 or 7 of them: obsessive compulsive disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, conduct disorder. You know, it just goes on and on. He's got all of these diagnoses, but yet when he's with his aunt, he behaves appropriately. This is one of the key things. Look at the difference between an irresistible impulse and the impulse not resisted. Both situations, there's an impulse. One, they're a passenger, they can't resist it. The other, they just choose not to. Which is it with him?
He chooses not to
Yeah.
resist.
So this isn't something where he has some mental illness that has rendered him out of control. He's choosing not to resist the impulse because, quote, he knows he won't get kicked out, so why not? Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.